Are we live?
I don't know.
I'm not sure
don't
either.
know if there's.
I see the little clock up here says we are.
We've been live for 5 seconds.
Was nerve-wracking. Well, Happy New Year.
Hi, everybody.
To us.
I think I'm supposed to look at the green dot. And this is really throwing me off because we're flipped here. They can read my shirt, though.
Yeah, no.
Why? Yes. That doesn't make any sense. If we're backwards, why isn't the text on my shirt backwards?
I'm not sure. Not sure.
Also, my this is a don't allow, right?
Yeah. Also, Google's sending a bunch of messages right now.
My head looks completely weird because it's backwards. Like, this is not what my face looks like.
I know. My swoop is actually on this side, which is the other side. This is my left hand.
Okay, this is my right hand. Is that what it looks like to them?
I don't know.
Why is this my right hand? And that would be my right hand.
It's like looking through a mirror.
But when I look in the mirror, the text on my shirt is backwards, right?
That is true. It's like ambulance.
What is happening? Is this what I really look like?
This is the Matrix. We're in some...
I feel like, because I have one cheek that's bigger than the other, I feel like the bigger cheek is on the wrong side.
How do you know that?
Girls know everything. like that. And when I'm trying to lean to be back in frame, I'm going the wrong. Like, I'm leaning this way trying to get in frame, and I'm actually leaning out of frame.
Yeah. So that's what we're dealing with today.
We were not expecting anybody to show up for our first chat because it's in the middle of the day on January the 1st. And so most people are probably still sleeping off last night. I hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year's Eve. I don't think there's anybody in this chat yet.
I see one, but I don't know how to see who that is.
That might be us.
Probably.
Somebody put a like on it, though. I did tell Robin about the chat.
Okay.
See if she's doing anything right now. I see that, but it's not letting me chat, and I'm a subscriber.
Okay. Hang on.
Why isn't? Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can fix it. We are trying to.
Under participants, there's Robin. I see Robin just come in.
There she is.
There we go.
Hi, Robin. Can you hear us?
And
hey,
Carl.
Of
course,
Carl's here
Carl
too.
shows up.
Can anybody?
Our two favorites.
Yeah. If it's just the two of them, that would be the perfect chat. You have it set to subscriber only chat. Yes, we do.
Because we were trying to figure out which way would be the smartest way to do it for the first time.
Oh, she can hear us. Thank goodness. Yes, we have it set for subscriber only chat because we weren't sure if people we didn't know were going to show up. And while we would love to meet, new people, we really wanted this chat to just be for people who have already been subscribed to us. And we're thinking we're going to go live from like 1 to 2, so for about an hour. So
we'll just sit and chat.
Is the audio okay? There's a lot of
echo.
We're
kind of in an empty space. It's not really furnished, so we're not sure how the echo is.
I cannot get over the fact that my face is backwards. Like I feel like I look so weird.
Carl's still ready to audition to make friends. You don't even have to audition. You guys.
I responded to him already. You were totally in the friend circle. We just haven't met you yet.
Absolutely.
We're in. Where are we? We're in Orlando today.
Yes. Kind of. I don't even know how to say exactly where. Is it 417?
The complex is called Story Lake. It's not very far from Celebration, and we are really hoping that we cross paths with you. I did pull you up on Instagram to try to figure out what you look like, but you have sunglasses on in so many of your photos.
That's what
I'm still worried I won't recognize you.
Well, we'll figure all that out. That's not a big deal. But yes, we yesterday was hectic. We just showed the highlights on the video, but we got down here, and where it was New Year's Eve, all of the Airbnbs were getting swallowed up. It was wild. I would keep refreshing, and it would just sold, which made the other prices of what was left over go up too. So we didn't find a spot. I don't know. It was after lunchtime, and then had to wait around.
Happy New Year, Robin.
Happy New Year.
Carl says, I am a hat and sunglasses kind of guy.
Totally
and that cracks me up because where we used to live in Melbourne, there was a community pool, and there was one woman who lived there. She always had on her bathing suit and a hat pulled down low and sunglasses. And every day we would see her and we would talk for like an hour. And then one day I was over at the grocery store across the street, and she didn't have her hat or her sunglasses on, and she came up and started talking to me, and I had no idea who this person was. And I was trying to pretend like I knew her because she clearly knew me. But I just did not recognize her at all because I'd never seen her without her hat and her sunglasses.
So she walks away, and Julie said, Michael, who was that?
He knew.
I thought that's who it looked like, but she's right. We never saw her without sunglasses or a hat. So that's okay. We'll figure that out.
Robin, the whole point in this chat, we just kind of wanted to hopefully have a chance to chit chat with people that we know really well from the channel, because we're a little nervous going live. We haven't really ever done this before. We have hit the button to go live, like on the cruise ship when we took off, and in Washington, D.C. when we attended a rally, but we were never in front of the camera. And we were never responding to questions and things. So we were like, let's make it subscriber only, at least.
At least get used to it. Because like Julie said, one of the things we wanted to do was attempt to do it once a month. This year, we talked about all the way here, goals for the channel for next year. And that was one of the big things, crushing it. Well, this morning.
What does crushing it mean? Knocking out your goals?
I'm trying. I don't know. That was the one thing that I didn't really write any goals down for this year. Every year typically has a gym goal but I felt like we ended with rescue class. And so going into 26, I had already crushed that. Hey, Mike, did you see that just showed up? I know I talk about Mike a lot, but if you like movie reviews, if you love Back to the Future, Mike's a great channel to go. He's over in Great Britain. He's a great channel to go check out.
We're just streaming through YouTube on Google Chrome. Another reason why we really wanted to keep it to subscribers only.
Exactly, Mike. Yeah, we're using
we don't
the
even
webcam.
have a moderator. That might be a mistake.
Probably.
Did you see that? I call him Z. Michael calls him Mike. He was our first ever subscriber on our channel. And our first comment. It was one or the other, if not both. I think it was both. So whenever I see Z pop up, that's exciting too.
Hey, Fancy.
Hi, Fancy Fly.
Well, thank you for joining us.
From Alabama. You're not too far away. We're in Orlando right now. Wrench me. What does that mean? Wrench me, Michael?
I'm not sure.
Is that what you meant to say? What does wrench me mean?
I'll finish the fitness goal real quick. Maybe that's what Robin's having reference to.
Oh, maybe this is what she means. Hang on.
Oh, okay. So we were only going to get advanced open water certified sometime next spring. But when we got to Ocala the first time and began to immediately like dive more and then want to get into training because I like the dive guide so much, I feel like I've already surpassed 2026's fitness goals because of the scuba goal we got to finish before the end of the year. So I want to do Disney. What is it, next week on the 10th? But it's sold out upon sold out upon sold out. I couldn't even join to do the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend this year. It was so overloaded to get in line to do. And so anyway, that I don't really have any fitness goals yet.
Thank you, Carl. Carl said it's been fun to watch your diving journey and progression. Thank you. We've been having a really good time doing it and sharing it too.
Yeah, I have been so proud. That's what
that was. I thought that was a lobster.
I have been so proud of Julie to think, and I've said this on the videos before, but to go back to the experience we had, a year and a half ago, to see her go through her journey of possibly never wanting to do it again to being open to taking a recertification class until now it's been amazing. And what it's done is it's helped me want to progress to be more comfortable in the water, because I will be honest.
Hi, Tomas.
Hey, Tomas.
Hi. I forget where Tomas is from. Are you from Russia? No, not Russia. Poland, right?
Oh, wow.
Tomas shares a lot of videos of cemeteries over there, and we really got to talking.
Well, that's right up your alley.
Poland, yes.
Yeah.
They have some traditions for how to honor the graves on certain holidays that are really, really beautiful. Hi, Tomas. And then Mike said, I've lost the comment. Did you get sorted on the accommodation? I think that's English
a loaded
people
question.
ask if we'd found a home yet.
So what I will say is I actually told Mike this morning that the plan was to come back from the gym and get Julie and go have coffee and let's just look at it. Let's just put everything out on the table. It's closer to being sorted. Let me say that. We were used to having a furnished place when we moved to Florida the first time. So it's been 4 years since we had any major furniture, no mattress, no couch, essentially our clothes, if you've seen the videos of the storage unit. And when I started looking at furnished places here, they're all over the place, but they're not in the neighborhood we would love to be in. That was my mistake, not looking at it sooner, just assuming, right?
We have not adulted in a very long time.
Yeah. So this morning it was kind of like, well, and Mike didn't realize this, but I think us folks here in the U.S. know there are furniture rental companies. And I was trying to look at how much rent would be on a 2-bedroom, furnished, just the furniture. And it was insane. It was like over $800 a month on top of your rental payment. I was like, well, we could just buy the furniture for that and get what we need. So I think we've landed on that. We're just going to purchase that and fill it as we can. But yeah, wow, I know, Carl. But yes, we have. I think there was 5 homes that we put down.
We have been
to look at.
living on the fly for more years than it probably seems, because even though the last year and a half we've been living out of backpacks, before that we had a lease on a fully furnished home. So we have not had furniture since we sold my house in 2020. That's right. 2020 or 2021.
That's right.
And then we moved into a small apartment and had minimal furniture for 1 year, but we have not had actual like stuff and furniture for years now, like 5 years. So we just have been living in Airbnbs and traveling around renting fully furnished places, even off of Airbnb. And so we just don't have stuff. And we don't really want to go out and completely outfit and buy for a whole new place. But the last few days, we have done a lot of soul searching about what we want. And we're pretty sure that was another thing we did want to announce in this live stream. Do you want to do the announcing?
We can. I was going to make one more comment.
Go for it.
We literally went from a 10x10 U-Haul, leaving Charlotte to get to Florida.
The first time.
Packed full of stuff. We'd given the rest of our things away. TV, couch, love seat.
Hi, Gabriel.
Hey, Gabriel.
Mr. Michael and Mrs. Julie. That makes me feel
that's
so
hilarious.
old.
I know.
He can call us Michael and Julie if it's okay with
Please. We'd given the guys that helped us move. There were 2 maintenance guys in the apartment. We gave them some money. We gave them a couch. We gave them a TV. Anyway. And we've literally went down to the bed of the Jeep. Like I showed you guys in the video the other day. So that's how much, but we just did another declutter. How many weeks ago? Right before Christmas. So now we don't have a bowl or a spoon or a fork. We have two French presses for coffee and tea.
Somehow.
So there is that. Yeah. But yes, so Julie wants me to make the announcement. We have decided to immerse ourselves in the bubble. We are going to move into the Celebration neighborhood.
Somehow.
We have some serendipitous.
All you need is a slow cooker.
We're trying to figure that out too.
We bought one for my grandma at Christmas time.
And it was on Black Friday special.
We didn't bring it down here with us. We should have.
Now, looking back, we should have. But
she's never going to use it.
The Celebration neighborhood, somehow, in over less than the last 24 hours, we have met 3 realtors just by driving around the neighborhood. Accidentally.
As long as Abra has cheese, life is good.
She has cheese. I've got like 6 different. That's the only food we brought down were cheese sticks. So she does have string cheese. But yes, that's what we're going to do. Now, I can't give you a timeline because some of them are, I'm not sure where I think she's laying on the couch over here. Some of them don't start, some are immediately available. Some of them don't start until the middle of the month. Some don't start until February 1st. We don't want that to happen. So we're trying to figure that out.
Heard you guys hate Disney. We like the mouse. We don't love the mouse, but we love a lot of things about Orlando, but there aren't many places in Orlando we would ever consider living. It's very, a lot of traffic and just fly by night hustle culture. We have been in this area off and on many, many times over, and we've auditioned all different sides of Orlando, living in Airbnbs. So. Yeah. And really the only area that we love is Celebration.
Yeah.
We are limited by Michael's job. We do have to live close to a large international airport in case he has to travel for work. So we're not able to move to some of the towns that we like maybe a little bit better.
That's true.
But at least in Celebration or the western side of Orlando, we'll be really close to the towns that we like. So that's kind of how we got to this decision. I'm hyped for you. I'm hyped for you too, Z.
That's right. That's right, Robin. Absolutely. We were just talking last night.
Carl. We need to run into Carl one of these days.
Wednesday, Julie called yesterday to ask if we were doing trivia at I said V Pizza. And they're like, no, we're not doing trivia tonight. But
if Carl wants to run into us, he needs to come to trivia.
that's like a standing. That's a standing
so that
place.
We're there every Wednesday.
We've got a $20 gift card in the console of the Jeep we have to
Yeah, we
use
could
from the
even
last
buy him a
time we
drink.
showed up. Yeah, absolutely. But yes, that's what we're working toward with no timeline. I'm hoping less is better for us. We don't. That's the thing about Airbnb, guys, that I will tell you I had no clue about a year and a half ago and have now become very acquainted with it. It's not sustainable in the U.S. The fees that are associated are now dependent upon city even. So like Charlotte would add in another tax and another fee on top of what Airbnb charges. They're doing the same thing with Uber. They would add in service fees and things like that. So yeah, that's another reason why we decided we should settle.
Robin says, that means I get to come hang out in Epcot with you guys. When are you coming down, Robin? You still haven't told me. When are you coming down to Disney next? I know you said March, but are you coming before March? And then Carl says, I have a lot more opportunities to run into you guys and get that friendship built live.
For sure.
I love it. I love it. I think I've said this 1,000 times. You may have to introduce yourself in case I don't recognize you with the hat and the glasses, but please come say hi to us. We already consider you a friend, Carl. We have not planned our trips to the parks enough to give you a heads up and say, hey, we're going to Magic Kingdom on Monday night. We kind of spontaneously have visited the parks all of the times that we have, but we can change that in the future. I just keep assuming that one day I'll be in the park and you'll be there too. But I don't want 2026 to be the year of not making plans with people I want to see. I want it. That's one of the things that we talked about on the drive down here. We want to change that. People we like you. I want to see you. I want to run into you. I want to meet you. So yes, please, let's make this a thing. Let's make this happen. I plan to. I don't remember what I said, but I'm sure whatever I said, he plans to. We're usually in the parks or Disney Springs on the weekends. Yes. We go a lot more on the week. We will be going a lot more on the weekends because Michael, exactly. We just can't really go through the week with his job. I can by myself, but we'd only go in the evenings. And I'll be honest, we're not late night people. I've never seen a parade at night.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've never seen a parade.
Robin's not coming in January. That's a bummer. I'm bummed that you're not coming in January, but I'm also kind of glad because Michael's mom is coming to visit us in January too, and your dates were going to 100% overlap with hers.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Last week you told me that.
I would love to introduce the two of you, but she's not really going to want to spend much time in the parks, and I would end up splitting my time between the two of you, and I would always feel bad that I didn't spend. I like to spend 100% of my effort with one person at a time. So we will clear our schedule for you whenever you can tell me what dates in March.
It literally, World Drive, Mike, ends in the town of Celebration. World Drive takes you straight into Disney. I think it's less than 5 miles or something like that.
Robin's already threatening me. She's going to make me stay up late.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, if there's a reason.
For the Luminous show.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
Okay. I can do it for Robin. Yeah, I can do it for Robin.
But we might even be closer. Are we closer to Animal Kingdom right now where we're currently living than where Celebration is?
No idea where we are.
We used to be like you could take the backstage road and see where all of the people worked, where you showed up for talent if you were trying out. There was a service road. Close to SeaWorld? Okay.
And Gatorland.
But that was on the other side of 192. We've been all up and down. You don't even want me to get into that. All up and down 192 living this year for weeks at a time.
All right. Can anybody help me? Anybody who knows anything about we're close to Old Town.
Yeah, that's true.
We're close to Gatorland.
I love Gatorland. Gatorland's
I don't see any of the Disney parks. Here's Wilderness Lodge. We're way east of Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
We're directly east of Animal Kingdom Park.
Okay.
If this helps anybody. This is us. We're the blinking blue dot.
Mike, you've been to Old Town, Mike? That shocks me. And yes, we do, Robin. I will. I'll watch that. I'll definitely watch that. I haven't seen a night, like Julie said, a night show before.
Mike has been to Old Town? What?
Carl, we just had that last night. we went to the Roadhouse last night. That's not even joking. And we got out in the shift change traffic, guys, on 192 when Disney is coming in with shift change.
No, when I pulled it up, it was like 8 miles, 37 minutes. And I'm like, it can't possibly be 37 minutes. It was
fortunate enough to visit 6 to 7 times. Well, I hope you make it 8 times this year, Mike. That would be.
I had no idea.
We haven't even. We drive it by it every single day. I think
he's been to Florida more than we have.
Probably.
Okay.
But yes. Have you been to the food truck? What's it called? Food truck Haven?
Something like that.
Right across the road.
He's coming in. Did you know Mike's coming to?
We talked a little bit about it. Yeah.
I knew he was going to California, and I knew we talked briefly about how cool it would be, but I didn't know you had an actual trip planned. This is fantastic.
He's thinking, yeah.
Maybe we could all meet up, Carl and Robin and
I would love
Mike.
that. That would be amazing.
That'd be super cool.
Excuse me.
I'm calling him Mike now because of you, but this is Z. This guy has always been Z to me.
This guy.
6 to 7 times in his life. Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
From England.
That's what I mean. Yeah, from England.
What kind of a flight is that? How many hours would it be?
Did we take it? No, we went to Atlanta, didn't we, for Ireland? I don't think we've flown international out of MCO. I'm not sure how long that would be.
9-hour flight. Ooh.
That's what it was supposed to be to Rome from Charlotte.
It took me 48 hours to get to Bali, but they were 5 flights, and I think the longest one was 12, but it was an overnight. But 9 hours awake, I don't know if I could do that. He will have a nice long stay then. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That'd be awesome if we could meet up. Well, we got to figure out, we're meeting Robin in March. We're meeting Mike in, what did he say, June? I think he said he's coming in June.
He had told me maybe earlier in the month, like the first week or second.
Is Emma coming too? I'm assuming Emma's coming too. Meeting you soon. Yeah, Carl.
And Carl's right. I was going to finish up with that. I'm sure that'll be.
We've never asked Carl if he likes Texas Roadhouse.
Who doesn't like Texas Roadhouse?
Because we can meet up like way soon.
Like, let's see, what time's this vlog over with?
we haven't told the vlog yet what we're eating today because I haven't decided if I'm fasting or not, and I'm getting hungry.
That is true. There is a Miller's right across the road, and on Thursdays they do have prime rib. So there is that. Are they open
on Thursdays? I don't know if Miller's is open on Thursday.
You mean on New Year's? I'm not sure.
Miller's.
Some places. Gatorland is awesome, Mike.
Love SeaWorld.
Julie loves SeaWorld. She wants a pass now. A season pass to SeaWorld now that we're down there.
I like SeaWorld better.
Medieval Times. We used to live right behind that literally right behind that Medieval Times in February of this last year. There's a neighborhood right behind there. And we were in that, I think, for 4 weeks, something like that.
I love Gatorland. I freaking love Gatorland. I would go to Gatorland and SeaWorld on repeat every single day. Love them both. Never been to the Florida Mall. Never been to Old Town. And I have never done Medieval Times. You
guys used to order.
We did one.
We did that one
time, and I think it was in a vlog. Actually,
it was. The problem with that, Carl, was we couldn't get the amount. We couldn't get a pound of burger easily, if that makes sense. Because things like at McDonald's and Wendy's, you can actually see that it's 2 quarter-pound patties, so you get a double quarter-pounder, and you're getting a half pound, so you order 4. Steak and Shake, they didn't do a great job on their app telling us how many ounces it was prior to. So when we got it and we ate it, we're like, there's no way. We're still hungry. But yeah, I love now that they're advertising the fact that they do their fries in beef tallow. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Outback.
Z tandem skydive. Z, you've seen more of Florida than we have.
Julie will not skydive with me. I want to try that. That's one thing I want to do. It's on my bucket list.
I will not. I will not. I won't go down a set of stairs without holding on to the rail in the wall. Like there's no way I could ever do that. That's really brave. So brave.
If I do, yes. My favorite fries, I think, are Five Guys fries, and they do a beef tallow as well. So if we're going to have fries, that I like to go to places like that where we know.
Z says he's been to an Outback Steakhouse once. I like an Outback Steakhouse, but there was one in Charlotte that we repeatedly had bad experiences at, unfortunately. And I have been to many other Outback chains, and I love them. But that was the only one Michael had been to, and he's now like burned. He will not go to an Outback.
It was an experience.
Have we been to Culver's? Yes, we have. They have a very good burger. I really like Culver's.
Yeah. That was here. That was here in Kissimmee. Yeah, we tried that for the first and only time, I think.
All this talk about burger, that might be what I want to eat today.
I hope so. I will say this about the carnivore. You kind of get turned off of different things once you've had it so many times, and hamburgers are one of those things. You guys, I think.
Okay, we got all kinds of crap.
Okay, let's hear it.
Robin wants to know if we will eat the fries because they're cooked in beef tallow.
Yes.
Michael would. I wouldn't. I really don't do white potatoes. I love sweet potatoes.
True.
But The fact that they're cooked in tallow, I would consider it, but I would choose not to probably. Carl wants a helicopter ride vlog. I don't think I'd be scared in a helicopter.
There's one. Yeah, we just passed one on the way home.
I don't know. Helicopters give me that because so many people have had private. I don't know. I would helicopter any day before I would. You can forget me skydiving, especially at that the big thing over there. Is it Old Town that has the big thing that?
Oh,
like
that's
like a slingshot.
Slingshot. I've done that once. Not there, but I've done that once.
Mike says if we hit 10K, Julie does a skydive. We will never hit 10K. I won't let it happen.
She won't let it. Yeah, exactly.
I'll shut the channel down. I will not let that happen. Texas Roadhouse is superior to Outback. I agree 1,000%. In my opinion, it's Texas. Yeah. Texas Roadhouse is tops. Then Longhorn. I'm not sure where I put Logan's right now. Outback is on the bottom.
Yeah, Logan's I hadn't had in years before driving up and down 192.
Helicopter ride over
Luminous.
Do they do that? Does Disney allow choppers to fly over their parks? I thought it was a no-fly zone.
If they let people ride in those gondolas, probably.
If I'm going to ride a helicopter over something, I want it to be Christmas lights, like at McAdenville or one of those places where like the whole city. I don't know about Luminous. That would be terrifying to be in the helicopter and there's fireworks going off.
I think is it a drone show or is it both now?
Oh, I don't know. See, I don't know. I've never been there. Robin's going to take me.
Okay. Will you report back?
The Skyliner. Nightmare fuel.
How that
he would do the slingshot before he would ever get in Skyliner.
I think so. How that ever got approved. How kids get on that thing and actually ride it, but then won't get on, any of the big rides like that. The noises it made. I'm just glad it wasn't in the daylight. Like if we were to go get on it right now, I'm not sure how I would act.
I felt really bad when I was editing the footage because I was laughing at you so much. I thought you were trying to make me laugh. I thought you were kidding. I had no idea that was.
Yeah, Julie's like, you don't have to keep acting in between.
I was like, if you're putting this on to be funny.
No.
I thought he was trying to be funny. I had no idea that was real. You always told me you hate being suspended from overhead, but I thought that only applied to thrill rides, not.
But you're right. That's the first time. I've never been skiing. I've never been on any touristy,
You're talking about ski lift?
Yeah, I've never been on any touristy, whatever you want, the gondolas or any lifts for that matter. No way.
I'm sorry.
No way.
No idea. I would have never put you on that thing. And I told you to go park and take it to Epcot.
Yeah, you're like, we're going to go look around at the resorts. It's like, okay.
She's seen aircraft over the park and she's heard that they do helicopter rides during the fireworks. Well, that would be really cool. Maybe we should do that together, Robin. That would be a fun experience. And definitely that would be worth vlogging.
Vloggable, yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone.
Glad he wasn't in the gondola during a bad wind.
The wind hit it once and we swung just a little bit. Dude. And if they would have stopped, I don't know what I would have done. I mean,
you're not getting me in a helicopter.
Oh, well, we can.
You would get in a helicopter. You would do the slingshot at Old Town before you would do a Skyliner. Do you see?
I don't know. That might be a little bit.
I
might be exaggerating that a little bit, but it's close. It's close. The noise. Every time the line goes through those two tires that are up there, and then it hits the metal part of the gondola. So you stop and kind of jerk, and then the noise that creates, it's like, get up there and oil the thing. Maybe that would make it better. I don't know. Oh.
Is anybody else in this chat scared of the Skyliner? I just want to know. It's a little unnerving at first. I get that because you do feel like you're swaying a little bit. And then I got stuck on my first Skyliner ride. I got stuck over the lake for, I don't know, maybe it was 5 or 10 minutes. And I wasn't afraid. I wasn't even afraid that if I fell because it wasn't that far. But I thought if there's an alligator in there.
And then you get like, what would you say, 60, 70 feet from where you're going to get off. And they're just like, we don't care. You're not going to be attached to anything now. You're just going to free fall straight into the next cart.
Yeah, it is a little jolting the way.
And then they just slam the brakes on. And they're like, hey, welcome back. You're not kidding.
Carl wants to know if we're going to be at Disney Springs this weekend. We hadn't even talked about.
Here's what I'll say, Carl, and I'm speaking for myself, so Julie doesn't even know this. I think right now what we're trying to do is kind of get our feet underneath us for the spot we're going to be living in. And I say that to say where this is New Year's Day, we've been asking these two realtors we were telling you about to kind of set up showings for us, and we don't know what day. We don't know if that's going to be tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. We're not sure. So we don't know yet. I think, is that the best answer to say?
We
We're
are
not
trying
sure?
to prioritize getting a place to live, but we have time to kill in between.
Julie will tell you, I've already been begging her to go to the parks, and she's like, no, we need to get, and she's right. We need to get this straightened out. This is the last hurdle for us to get settled and to feel settled. Because I'll tell you, we are on the third
I think we
floor.
could commit to going to Disney Springs this weekend.
I love it. I love it.
I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
I mean, are you thinking like afternoon or evening? It gets really crowded on the evenings, but if you
Or
can
meet at Gideon's for a peanut butter chip cookie, maybe.
I wouldn't mind committing to go into Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Just tell us what day and what time. You ain't getting me in the helicopter. I'm scared of heights. My first time on it, I was scared, but now it's my favorite. It is my favorite.
And maybe that's what I need to do. I just need to overcome and just power.
You need to get on it and joyride it all the way to Caribbean Beach and that other place that the tower that I can't remember. And
it stops. Does it stop at Riviera too, or no?
I think so. Robin.
I remember seeing it, but I don't remember if it stopped there or not.
But yes, I agree with Robin that I would take the Skyliner all day, every day over one of their buses for sure. Oh, Planetary Pilot is here. That's a fairly new friend on our channel. We just met them a couple of days ago. I haven't been able to go on the Walt Disney ones yet, but I've done the one over in London, and it was actually really cool. I think he's talking about the Skyliner. Michael's terrified of the Skyliner. I don't know if you knew that or not. He'll do any of the thrill rides, but not the Skyliner.
I don't like it.
Absolutely, I understand. We usually hit it in the morning. Okay, if Carl is a morning Disney Springs person, we can make that work because we are not evening Disney Springs people.
You're right. It gets bonkers.
We went back in November to Disney Springs on a Saturday night. I don't know what we were thinking, and it was the holidays too coming up. I think we just wanted to like vibe, and we went to
it was something like that. Yeah.
It was so miserable. I'm like, get me in here and get me out of here. I could not believe the foot traffic. And then it took us, an hour to get home? Because, yeah.
Orange garage.
Robin says yes.
We always park in the orange garage, Carl.
If you're getting off at Riviera, it doesn't stop. It slows down.
That's what it is.
They do slow down and you have to jump.
I was so traumatized, I can't remember where we stopped and where we had to get back on. It was...
Planetary Pilots is a new YouTube friend. He lives in England, and we've met him this past week. I know he has multiple YouTube channels, and he and his girlfriend are into like cosplay and gaming and things like that. But he's also renewing his commitment to getting out and having more adventures and sharing them on YouTube. And I'm like, that is my kind of people right there.
Well, I bet he's an Adam the Woo fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It goes slow enough. You just step off. It's kind of like it's kind of like when you get off of like the Ariel's Grotto ride. I know it slows down, and I know you sort of like step off, but there's that like joltiness of I'm moving and I'm stepping onto a floor that's moving.
But with Ariel's Grotto or Haunted Mansion, you still have that piece is still moving along with you. This is stepping out on the solid concrete and hoping that your 2 feet can stay underneath you long enough.
Come on, can you do it? Can you jump?
Abra's, she has joined the chat. She's entered the chat.
Abra has entered the chat. I can barely tell it's moving, Michael.
That is not true. That is not true.
Say hello, everyone. Say Happy New Year's. She got mad she wasn't the center of attention. Abra.
This is the biggest princess in all of Disney right here. This girl is the biggest princess.
Both her paws in frame, but everything is backwards on this screen. It's throwing me off.
We're going to try
and do as many adventures as possible this year. I'm trying to convince Pippa, that's his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure. We should go to Disneyland Paris twice this year, but I'm not winning the argument yet. Yes, we've never been to any of the other Disney parks. We've never even been to Disneyland. So I would love to watch you and Pippa go to Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Also, Planetary Pilots, I didn't catch your name. I knew Pippa's name, but I didn't catch your name other than Planetary Pilot. So if you wouldn't mind sharing it, I would love to know what your name is. That's why I nicknamed her Princess Abra.
Yep, that's her.
Robin said you need some cheese. Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
She had cheese for breakfast yesterday, Robin. I gave her 2 string cheeses just for you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, we were on Disney Springs in the morning. Yes, absolutely. What else?
We didn't pick a day. Disney Springs, Saturday or Sunday?
I'm checking the phone. I haven't.
Shoot us an email. That'll be perfect.
Because I haven't heard back from the realtors
and I will
yet.
check it. I have committed myself to leaving a tab open so that I never forget to check our channel email. See if this will help me. I've also put it in my day planner to remember to check our channel email. His name is Richie.
It's going to be hard for me not to just say Rich. But Richard, yes, with your mother. Yeah, I'm Michael with my mother.
YouTube friend named Richie. So
yeah, that's true.
When he's getting told off, they call him Richard.
Mountain cheddar. Was that Robin? The hickory smoked? Is that the Hickory Farms, like from a gift set over the holidays? Because if so, I like that. I like that cheddar. It's good.
Carl says we can always do it once we get.
It's not going to be. It's still going to be there, isn't it, Carl? Doesn't matter what.
I appreciate that he says that, but we haven't been settled for so many years now. This to me is normal.
That's true.
I didn't want to block off too much time in case any of these real estate agents contacted us back and wanted to do a showing that worked with the homeowner. But
because if we find the right fit, we're ready to sign and try to get it moved in tomorrow, and then order our stuff off of Amazon. I filled a cart full. You can actually outfit a home now off of Amazon. I think if it'll get here on time. That's a different issue.
Richard is such a nice English name because I always think of Richard III. I told you I'm an Anglophile. I've been doing English history. Studying English history has been one of my hobbies my whole life. And I'm a Richard III. What do they call him? Sympathizer.
Are you a sympathizer?
Sympathizer for Richard III. And the last person I met whose name was Richard, I don't know why I just bubbled over because I didn't know any Richards.
That's right.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a GoPro and I named it Richard III after the English king. And you're the first Richard I've ever met in my life. And he had to pull out his driver's license to show me that he also was a Richard III. So it's from Eagle Island.
Oh, okay.
Made by Ashe County cheese.
Oh,
Robin's
local.
Been
Yeah,
about
okay.
A lot of good local places.
That's right.
We need to make it out her direction.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of good cheese. We can coordinate it in the Instagram DMs. Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot we have an Instagram.
I was going to say to Richard, Julie actually got me into that period of English history. And I like Richard III, but I love the brothers.
Which brothers?
Those are my Edward.
Two? Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about the two in the tower.
Third.
Right?
Well, it was his sons.
Yeah. The sixth.
And the Duke of Gloucester. I forgot his name. Anyway, those are my favorite brothers and period of time in English history, the Woodvilles and all that. And so Julie got me into that, and I've listened to a lot of audiobooks. My big goal for last year was to read more nonfiction, and I got to accomplish that.
What?
Let's hear it. What?
Richard says, you will really love our newest channel. It is history-based with lots
castles.
Of castles and historical places. Can you please drop the channel name? Because I'm going to subscribe to you right now.
I'm a big fan, Richard, of podcasts. So that's what I like to listen to.
That's one of your goals.
To and from the gym. Yeah, I'm going to actually try to do a little bit of that myself. Julie wants me to record this weekend to get it up next week. We're going to cross our fingers that we can make that happen in the new year. But yeah, I love podcasts. I'm a big podcast guy.
We talked about our New Year's resolutions in a vlog a few days ago because it was getting to be too much with me trying to remember to keep up with email, and I totally dropped the ball on Instagram. And Michael has been saying he wanted to podcast for basically since
for a while.
When we started our channel 3 years ago. And we have a microphone, and I think that would be a really great thing for you to do in the new year moving forward, especially since you're so busy with work.
Sure. No, I think I would like to do that.
Malum and Ravis. Okay. Is that what it says? Malum?
Is a long story.
And
yeah, Malum and
Ravis or Ravis? Rivas.
What?
Okay, that might be him right there. Present a journey into history through sword combat, castles, battlefields. That's you, right?
I can do that.
Ancient places, reenactments, and LARPing. You have a new subscriber, Richard. It's us.
Always done. Yeah. Mike is a fan of the podcast too. And Mike has podcasts on his channel as well. We actually did an interview with Mike back in the summer. Where we got to see one another and talk with one another. What are you doing?
I'm trying to thumbs up, but everything is backwards. Planetary Pilot said thank you. I was trying to thumbs up.
Absolutely.
Everything is backwards. I got it. Oh, thank you, Robin. I wish
Robin.
I had known
Robin
how to make her a moderator this is our first live, I guess.
This is, yes. But I've enjoyed it. The time is absolutely flying by.
Julie's classic thumbs up out of screen.
Yeah.
So my classic, can you even see where Sorry,
Put them right in front of the green dot.
There we go. Thumbing up is kind of like my classic, I do this all the time. But in diving, if you do thumbs up, that means I need to go to the surface, or I want to go, or I need to go to the surface. So when I'm under the water and I give the thumbs up, it's like a bummer, It's not a good thing.
So I have to ask twice. Are you sure you mean this,
like,
or
are you okay, or do you need to go up?
And she'll be like, "Oh yeah,
I'm good. I'm good." But yeah, I'm so used to giving the thumbs up to say I'm good that it's not what you say in diving. That does not mean good in diving. Thank you for sharing that link, Robin. I'm really glad you did that. I don't know how I would have done that actually, because I'm afraid to do any other window. If I do another window, I might lose this. So
we're not going to. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so happy you were free to hop in our live.
Yeah.
This is really great. All of our favorite people are here, and nobody is weird.
That's because you have it on subscribers only. I was so
worried that there would be a bunch of, I don't want to say a bunch, but some random people we don't know who might not be very nice. And I'm like, how are we going to handle that? But this is wonderful.
I'm sure that'll come.
This is wonderful. Carl's here, Robin's here, Mike is here, Richard's here. It's my pleasure to help you two out. Yeah. Aww. Remind me to take you for a Casey's Corner hot dog as a thank you.
Yeah, I still haven't got to try that. You told me how good that hot dog was, and every time we go in, I bypass it. Go to something else.
It was Emmy who told me to go get the Casey's Corner hot dog, and I think it is my favorite hot dog on property. And I've had a lot of them now.
You have, yeah, you've had
Casey's
a lot of
Corner is where it's at.
Yeah.
I could ask about the rareness of the steak if we need to go that direction.
Do you want to go that direction?
What?
Or how rare you like your steak?
Yeah. Does everybody want to share how they like their steak?
So last night, Julie tells them if it's cold, that's fine. You can bring it out. That's literally what she said.
She set it down, and I literally said, my friend would say a good veterinarian can bring this cow back. And she thought that was the funniest thing ever. I did not make that up. I don't remember who said that.
You told me.
She's not had a Casey's Corner hot dog. All right. We're all meeting up in the Magic Kingdom, and we're all having a Casey's Corner hot dog. They're really big hot dogs. That's a meal. Not a snack.
Yeah, you showed me, or I remember seeing that. I watched the video on camera.
That's the one that comes with is it pulled pork or bacon? I can't remember.
I think it was bacon.
Medium well.
That's that's what I do too. Typically, Robin. Yeah, unless if I'm at a nicer steakhouse, and that's what they specialize in. I may go medium.
Well done.
Who's well done?
Carl. Oh. That's okay. I hope he's laughing.
We do not judge on this channel. There's no judgment here.
I wonder what people think when they see my steak then, if these are well done.
I've seen the comments. They get relentless. The shorts, when we post shorts, the comments that come through.
I know. Exactly. I don't read the shorts comments.
The shorts comments they get wild sometimes when
That's
I
a lie.
put
I do read them eventually. I just don't read them right away because I'm afraid I have to
steal myself. Gabe likes medium rare. So Julie's I've seen her order medium rare once or twice.
I wonder if Gabriel's ever tried blue rare. Blue rares. I discovered blue rare in South America, and
that's not even a cool red center. That's like a cold.
It's like icy with a cool center. Yeah. It's probably, you got to sign a waiver and all that, because it's not safe, but it's good. It's good. Say hi to Gabriel for me too. He called us Mr. Michael and Mrs. Julie.
No, please. I don't want to be my dad.
She said she doesn't want him to go that far. I don't blame you.
Understood. I get that, especially when you're not the one cooking and controlling the temperature or where the meat came from. I totally understand that. What?
All this talk about steak, she's going to want some. She knows what we're talking about.
I'm still thinking a hamburger. And you said a burger.
I had totally forgotten about Steak and Shake.
Here.
we just haven't been near a Steak and Shake. That's a sign. I do know. Yeah, I forget that I'm an adult until somebody calls me Mrs.
Same. That's same for me too.
When somebody calls me Mrs., I'm looking around for the adult in the room.
There have been times I've been embarrassed, like this last year and a half, to realize how old I am when we tell people that we live out of backpacks. Have you ever felt that way when we tell them? Because I keep thinking if it's the older, an older generation, they're looking at us like going, so you guys are homeless. No, we like to consider home free.
Home free.
Home free. Yeah.
Abra, you want to see?
Yeah, just don't say cheese. Yeah, exactly.
Say cheese. I was going to try to show you her teeth because they're really cute, but she doesn't want me to do it right now.
She's getting sleepy. You can see it in her eyes.
She is used to napping about this time of day, and she's not going to lay down and go to sleep since we're doing this. She's been a good dog. All the rolling around we have done, all the life changes we have made.
I checked yesterday, and this can be days, weeks, or months at a time on Airbnb. And I think in the last year, we have been in 17 different locations, which is insane when you think about it.
Will you continue? Okay. Will you continue to avoid the
This is a very good question.
This is a good question. We decided for reasons that we wanted to visit the Celebration Starbucks yesterday because we were kind of going through a little bit of the stages of grief. And we stopped at Starbucks to see how it was, and we each got a coffee, and it was nothing special. I didn't think the coffee was that good. And the service was not as bad as I remember Starbucks being, but it took forever. I just ordered a black coffee with a splash of heavy cream, and it took like 15 minutes for mine, and Michael's took even longer. Then this morning we went to our favorite coffee shop, which is in the Island Village part of Celebration, and that coffee was one of the best coffees I've ever had in my life. I ordered the exact same thing there. I just don't feel like Starbucks is worth it. So probably we'll continue. I'm not going to say boycotting Starbucks, but I'm pretty sure I'm done with Starbucks.
Just so everyone knows, we always ask about sugar-free flavors. And so Julie asked yesterday, is all that you have sugar-free vanilla? She's like, well, this week it is, but starting next week, we're going to have sugar-free caramel. It's like, well, okay, but we go to like Seven Brew that just opened up down the road here. We've not been to it yet, but they have 15, 18 different ones. Coffee for the Soul, which is where we went to this morning, has 7 or 8 different ones. And so, again, for the price, for the quality, for the options, there's better out there. I will tell you, anybody who is looking for a good coffee, I have fallen in, and I was not a coffee drinker at all prior to meeting Julie. She got me turned on to it, and I will have the occasional coffee, or I like to make my own cold brew. But Bones, just the way it sounds, Bones, Bones Coffee Company. It's made in Florida. Yes, that's right, Robin. Bones Coffee Company, I think, makes the best ground bagged coffee. You cannot get it in Walmart. You can get their canned coffee in Walmart, but it is in Publix. It's on the end cap in Florida where your local stuff is found. It's on Amazon, and that I love that. But I was telling Mike this morning, I've become a big tea drinker. Harney and Sons is the tea that I like. Yes.
Robin says Starbucks tastes burnt to me. I agree 1,000%.
100%. Absolutely.
When I drink Starbucks, I feel like I've licked a grill or something. I like nice, dark, deep roast coffee, and sometimes that can have a little bit more of that roasted flavor. But when the roasted flavor tastes burned, I don't like that. She says she does like the lattes at Starbucks, and they did have heavy cream. I was surprised because I thought I remembered in the past Starbucks did not have heavy cream. Maybe it was just the ones that I went to were out or something. But she says no, she doesn't like the regular coffee. And then Richard asked, I have to ask, have you been to visit Adam's house? Yes, we drove by yesterday because we were already in Celebration, and we stopped. We didn't leave anything there, but we did walk the sidewalk and take a look at the massive outpouring of notes and letters and flowers and gifts and cards for his family. It's we took some pictures and filmed a little bit of it. It's overwhelming. And the entire time that we were there, probably somewhere between 20 and 30 other people were coming through. It's just a nonstop, steady stream. Some of the people I think might live in the neighborhood, and they're probably kind of helping keep an eye on things. But yes, it has, the little corner where he lives has completely turned into like a shrine, and the HOA is allowing it. Yeah. I'm really glad that the family and the HOA are letting this happen, because it's obvious that it's helping people who didn't know him work through their feelings. There is
a sign on the door that just notifies the public. I think the HOA or town council, I believe today's the last day, and I believe tomorrow they will start to remove it. But yes, Robin, I 100% agree with you. Julie and I were talking about this. I don't think he understood the impact that he made in a positive way, because negative people are so much louder than positive people, and so I think you tend to get focused on that rather than realizing how much good you are putting out, and so I think that's the same situation. But Julie's right, we weren't there for 15 minutes, and we've probably seen close to 30 people coming up, paying respects. Reading some of those notes were heartbreaking. Sharing the memories, of course. Mike, I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, but there's so much Back to the Future stuff there. Clock Tower Fund. Somebody put flowers in a little coffee can that said the Clock Tower Fund. There's a lot of DeLoreans there. It was, it was very sobering for sure.
I had been watching Adam the Woo for probably more than 10 years, but not every day, just checking his thumbnails. And I got Michael in, and Michael started watching him more than me. He was an enormous inspiration behind not only just wanting to go out and do things, which we started doing more random adventures, but then we started our YouTube channel. And one of the first videos that we ever posted on YouTube that I actually enjoyed making, because before that, all of our videos had been filmed inside our house or inside the Jeep, and we were just talking to the camera. But one of the first videos we ever did that I had a really good time making, we had seen an Adam the Woo video where he visited a place called Hollapall and Kenansville and Vero Beach. And I was like, these are all towns that are less than an hour away from where we live. We should just go follow the footsteps that he took, and we should view the same things. And I had no idea it was going to be that much fun to just spew off your thoughts to a camera, and just check out neat things. It was free. It didn't cost us anything, but it was such a fun day, a fun adventure. We saw some historical markers and an old historical bank and I think there was an old post office and an old school.
Yeah, that's right.
We saw so many neat things. And ever since then, that's exactly the kind of adventures that I like to have the most. And I didn't realize how much of an inspiration he was for both of us. And
I didn't enjoy road trips.
Yeah, you didn't.
That got me into enjoying road trips, exploring wild Florida and the back roads of Florida. And I'd never done that, where I was from, where I grew up. So to get to do that down here makes Florida even more special to us. So, yeah.
Yeah. We also were not expecting how much of a hole there is, having lost him and also having lost the routine of having a friend to check on every single day. And we never even met him. And we just sort of assumed that one day we would cross paths. And that's kind of back to what I was saying about Carl, is I don't want to go into 2026 assuming that someday something fun will happen with someone I want to see. I want to start making plans and doing the things, putting things on the back burner that don't have to be done, and prioritizing friendships and relationships with people, because you just never know when anybody's last day is.
Yeah.
Planetary pilots. He says that he is really I'm so sorry to hear that.
I can
he
understand
really struggled
that, Richard.
yesterday, and even harder being in the UK because he feels so far away.
Yeah.
This the thing I have really gotten from like the Facebook pages is just how connected everybody feels in their grief. And I don't know if you use any social medias, but if you go to Facebook, there's a Woovians page where everyone who can't be here and never met him are all posting together, trying to get through this together. And it has helped me out a lot to read those posts and just realize that even if you didn't ever meet him in person, your grief is still valid. And he was a friend to you. And he was in your home. He was on your TV. He was like, for us, how many times have we moved? But Adam has always been there. She wants down.
Yeah.
It's so unnatural and yet normal to be mourning somebody like that you didn't get to meet. Justin Scard was there yesterday and shared some pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, Robin, I'm assuming that there's a funeral that's private. I know that a lot of his friends came into town towards the beginning of this week from all over. I haven't really tried to figure out the details of that, because I know that's just for the family and friends, but there's supposed to be a public celebration of life that is going to be live streamed. And that's all the news that I have about that. She's saying that Adam the Woo was seen on Robin's friend Richard's stream on Friday before he passed. They were both in the line for Spaceship Earth, and he gave Richard a pin.
Wow.
He was still giving out free merch. That is really special. No matter how big he got, he didn't have anything against giving away things.
Right.
Yep.
Sorry, Abra's eating. If you hear the crunching, she's decided to have breakfast.
She gave up on us giving her breakfast cheese or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
She's very loud when she eats. This has been a very weird week and a half, and it just randomly coincided with us already making plans to come back to this area.
That's true.
But it's different. The energy and celebration is a lot different. The energy is just different. You can really tell.
Mm-hmm.
He beat his own drum. I love that about him. Yeah.
Yeah. Completely agree.
One person left a note yesterday that just got me. I think it was a girl. She said, "You took me on adventures every day for free." And I love that. That's exactly what I love about YouTube is it doesn't have to cost anybody anything. It's free for me to make videos, and it's free for people to watch my videos. Nobody has to pay into this. And I love that about YouTube. And I think Adam kind of pioneered that. And then he built a whole life off of it, which is just incredible.
Exactly. That's incredible.
Okay, Carl wants to know, are we still going to plan to travel domestically and internationally?
That's a good question.
We want to travel internationally as much as we can, but right now we don't really have any plans on the immediate books. Our next international destination that we really, really, really are just dying to go to, we want to go back to Ireland. I have been homesick for Ireland since our trip there, which was in, I think it was 2022. We did vlog it. It was a 6-day trip. It was 3 days of a work trip for Michael.
Yeah, 3 days of a work trip, and we booked a week of vacation after that.
I don't know why we thought we could basically see all of Ireland that we really wanted to see in 3 days. And while we were over there, it immediately felt like home.
It absolutely did.
Some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen are the Irish landscape.
Yeah.
And the food over there is
and
just
then
incredible.
Richard was talking about the castles. We drove the M5, and we would just stop off every time we saw a landmark on the highway for a castle or a church. We would just go look and explore. It was very, very special.
We saw this 80-story rock. Not 80-story, 80-foot tall. I'm thinking probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I'm not good at judging distances, but to me, it felt way taller than the Magic Kingdom Christmas tree. Let's put it that way. Just built out of rocks. And the front door was wide open. There's a parking lot and everything.
Yeah.
There's no box for admission. And we're just like, should we go in it? It's not even locked. There's not even a sign that says don't go in it. So we did. We got out and went in, and there was a guy inside actually. And we're like, whoops, I'm so sorry. Or is it okay if we're here? And he's like, yeah, come on, help yourself, walk around and look. And there were all these little teeny tiny round staircases, like going up in the corners and like hidden pockets and hidden rooms. And I was just so, I forget what the name of this one, the O'Day Castle.
The O'Day Castle, yeah.
And when we came back downstairs, I was just like, wow, I've never been able to just climb all the way to the top of a castle like this before. He's like, oh, this isn't a castle.
He wasn't impressed.
He's like, this is a modest country home.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. He's like, yeah, this would have been like a middle class, I guess you could say, family, one that didn't have lots of land. And it's like 800 or 900 years old. I just thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen.
I know. He inspects them for the country, and he's been apparently to all of them that are still standing.
It's a castle to me.
Exactly.
Absolutely amazing.
What I love, we actually stayed in Clontarf, right outside of Dublin. And Clontarf.
Hi, Miguel. Go ahead.
No, I was just talking about Clontarf. Clontarf was the castle that Bram Stoker wrote Dracula from. And I thought that was so cool because my original ancestor, Brian Boru, actually had a major battle. He was the first clansman to unite all of the Ireland clans at the time into one governing body, and he was the king. He was the first high king of Ireland, and then subsequently was killed in his tent at the Battle of Clontarf in 1060 something or 1080 something. So that anyway, going to Ireland was amazing, and Julia's right. I did drive
homesick for Ireland.
a car on the other side of the road, That took some getting used to. When we turned it back in,
3 days.
Yeah, when we turned it back in, the guy said, "Well, you guys are still together," so I guess he drove okay.
We're really craving another Caribbean vacation too.
Yeah,
hoping to do that in the form of
Latin
possibly
America.
a dive trip this coming year.
Yeah,
we have several ideas on the table for groups that we would like to do that with. We just haven't committed to one because they're all beyond the point where I have to have a follow-up appointment. But those are the two things we absolutely really want to do this year. Is we want to go to Ireland, and we want to do at least one dive trip to the Caribbean area. Say hi to Miguel.
Miguel cooking on the grill.
Miguel the man. He's grilling.
Wish that's another thing. We were looking at properties today, and we're like, we have to have some sort of space to have a grill. We have to.
Yeah, Richard, I hope that you can, if you haven't shared it, if you've already made a video on it, let me know. I'll go watch it.
Please.
But he says he wants to check their event schedule and do it again. That would be really, really cool. I would love to see. I have never been to England. We've had an overnight layover, but we just stayed in the airport at the hotel at the airport.
Yeah.
Going to England is you can only imagine how high that is on my list of things I want to do. I don't really necessarily want to do the touristy things in London, but I would really like to experience the English countryside. So
same. Yeah, I would absolutely love to do that.
Miguel says hello, and Carl says cool. Are there any international trips you guys have wanted to do or thought about doing? Z is coming here, so that for him is an international trip.
Yeah, for sure. 9 hours. I don't envy him on that.
Robin, anything you guys want to do? Or we have sort of prioritized getting settled down over making plans for 2026, but we filmed Arundel Castle 4 or 5. What is Arundel Castle? Is that, let me see. Why does that ring a bell? Is it because of Frozen?
It's as they're getting ready to say, I was going to let you get there, but yeah. What?
Is this, where is this at? Arundel, England. So wait, is Arundel not the castle in Frozen?
Oh, it's in West Sussex.
Okay. Over 850 years. Yes.
That's right up at Norman.
That's about when the ones we were seeing in Ireland were made. You just
absolutely.
Don't
I would love to go see that.
Founded in 1067, 1 year after 1066. Significantly damaged in the English Civil War and later restored and became a major Victorian Gothic revival project. Ooh, if anybody wants to see a picture of it, see if I can pull this up. Look how easily I did that compared to how I was trying to thumbs up. They filmed it 4 or 5 times. Okay, I got to go find these videos.
Yeah, for sure.
And including their international jousting tournament. That is, okay, this is making me think of the Scottish Highland Games. I know jousting and Highland Games are not the same, but that's something I really
No, but you like a good Ren Fair. They have jousting there.
If you guys ever come to the UK, I am based in a place called Durham, which is based northeast, and there's a place you have to visit.
Okay.
Yes, that's the kind of thing I would want to do if I came to England. I'm not really into the London history. I want to just see what England is like and imagine the history that, I mean, living here in the US, our documented history doesn't go back that far. It blows my mind to think of living somewhere like England where you have 1,000+ years of recorded human history. That is cool.
Places that the Romans first put up a wooden castle and England turned around and built stone after it. Like that. I'm like you. I would love to see that.
He says it's cheaper and quieter. That means you can stay longer.
That's right.
When they're cheaper,
I hope it's easier to get
the cheaper
here
the trip, the longer you stay.
From here to there. Yeah.
I'm sure Orlando
way quieter.
would have way quieter. Yeah, London looks like a little too much big city for me.
Yeah.
Well, how close do planetary pilots, Richard, how close does Richard and Mike live? Are you guys anywhere? I don't think of England being that big because compared to the United States and the road trips I've taken in the United States,
I would love to take
a plane to London and then that would be fun.
I've never taken a passenger train before.
Where is Durham? Let's see. Durham. I hope I'm saying that right. That's how we have a Durham in North Carolina, and that's how we say it. Durham, United Kingdom. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even say Durham, England. It says Durham, United Kingdom. Okay. You want me to get directions there?
Yeah, see how far it's.
I see an Oriental Museum, a National Trust Gardens, the Neville's Cross. Why is that ringing a bell? What is the Neville's Cross?
I don't know. There's a castle symbol by it.
I'm thinking of Anne Neville. That's what it is. Old Durham. Okay. The library. The Durham Cow. I'm just looking at Google Maps here. The more I zoom in,
Durham
Clay
Cathedral
Path,
is a huge landmark.
Which one? Durham Cathedral?
Harry Potter was filmed there. Well, I'm sold.
Michael loves
and
Harry
Avengers.
Potter. And Avengers is the Marvel movie, right? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
La Spada? Oh, that's a restaurant. Never mind. It's showing me restaurants. I don't want to see restaurants.
It knows you. It knows your history.
Finchal Prairie. Ooh.
That looks like some of the places we visited.
Z, have you ever seen this? The Finchal Priory? Take me there.
Carl's a huge Harry Potter. Okay. We'll have something to discuss.
Carl's a huge Harry Potter fan too. Okay, we should meet up at Universal. That's what we should do. We should all be going.
I really want to go to
Durham
Epic.
Cathedral is a huge landmark and Avengers. Is that the one I just showed? What did I just show?
You showed a
Priory.
Yeah.
Where's the Durham? Okay, I'm just going to type it in. Durham Cathedral. There it is. Okay.
Wow, it looks huge. The property looks huge.
That looks very modern. Maybe I'm on the wrong thing. Nope, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, wow. Okay, this looks... Is that what you're talking about? Wow. Take me there. I want to go all these places. I do. That's my... Come here. Uh-oh, she wants to get in my lap again.
Okay.
Come here, honey. I don't want to try to jump up this high. She might fall. She had a hard time last time.
Yeah, hard. It's tough to have short legs.
Way quieter. I think you guys would have planned to get a London and the train to Durham. Okay.
That's it, he said, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Richard lives in West Sussex. Uh-oh, he lives in West Sussex.
What does that mean? I mean, why is
How do you feel about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Richard?
Oh, I knew that's what. Oh, boy. We're going to be here for another hour.
We might have to go live another day so we can talk about that.
We haven't asked Carl if we haven't asked our good friend Chat about that, but I will. That's kind of how I do our planning.
Pippa lives in London. Okay. Yep. Durham Cathedral is a huge landmark. Huge Harry Potter fan. That's it. Does our good friend Chat GPT say anything more on the Durham Cathedral? Let's talk to Chat.
Let's talk to him.
Chat, can you tell me about the Durham Cathedral in the United Kingdom? ?
He's thinking.
He's thinking. There's that picture. Formerly known as the Cathedral Church of Christ, Blessed Mary, St. Cuthbert. It's one of the most important and visually striking. I agree. It was built between 1093 and 1133 during the Norman period. And it's to house relics of St. Cuthbert, one of the most revered saints in early medieval England. It became known as the burial place of Bede, the famed monk and historian known as the Venerable Bede. I haven't heard of him. It's masterpiece of Norman Romanesque architecture.
Rib vaults. Wow.
Soaring nave built to feel heavy and light.
I want to see it.
And it's considered the bridge between Romanesque and Gothic architecture. It's functioned as a major pilgrimage for centuries. And it remains that's what's so cool. It remains an active place of worship today.
Oh, cool.
It's not like they've cordoned it off and says, do not touch, do not climb, stay away, no flash photography. They're still using it. That's awesome for services, choirs, and religious festivals. And it became a UNESCO heritage site in 1986. Very little has changed for 900 years. I cannot even imagine 900 years of recorded history. That's so cool.
I know. It's pretty
amazing.
That
is so cool. I can't think of anything else to say.
Well, this has been really cool. Even if we had 5 people every month, this would be neat just to chat.
Thank you all for showing up here. I'm so glad it was just our friends, new and old.
I wish we could all video chat at one time.
I know.
But it wasn't just us that were looking at ourselves.
Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, that's just the iLogs. We met them through the cruise.
That's right.
Hi, guys.
We absolutely did. Hope you guys are well. Hope everybody's well. Hope you guys have had a great holiday season and a very happy New Year. All of our dreams
this was
come
the
true
perfect
this
way
year.
to kick off the new year, talking to some of our favorite people.
That's right.
Here through our channel. And now all of you know each other. So
yeah,
we need to do this more. Okay, Carl.
We will.
Hang on, Carl. We are thinking of going live on the first Thursday of every month. Eventually, we might want to do it more than once a month, but for starters, that's what we want to commit to. And it will have to be after Michael gets off of work at 5 o'clock. So I'm not saying the first Thursday in February at 5 p.m., but we'll announce something.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like this, just because January 1st happened to be on a Thursday, we want to kind of keep it consistent. But yeah, I would like to do this more. I would also like to start live streaming some on my own when I'm in the parks, but
yeah,
I want to get a gimbal first before I do that. And I don't want to commit to a schedule for that yet. We can do a video chat. That's what we need to figure out how to do using StreamYard. It's free.
I'll figure that out.
5 guests. That would be perfect.
Cool.
Thank you. I am feeling so much better. I needed a day of rest. I needed a day off. And I didn't even get out of pajamas on Tuesday. And by Wednesday, I felt amazing. Yep.
Awesome.
Should we wrap this up?
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry too. That's exactly what I was thinking. So it's time to go eat for us, even though it's only 2:10 Eastern time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
we'll see you again. We'll let you guys know. Thank you for joining. We hope you have a wonderful day.
Hope you have a really happy 2026. Bye, everybody.